Who am I? To think and to believe that I'm divine. Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to your next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. What an exciting topic. What an exciting focus. In certain cultures, it's very natural to show ourselves up, especially here in the US. Many times I speak to individuals from different backgrounds and different cultures, and one of the things they'll say that they admire about people in America or Americans, nowadays we don't know what an American is, but for people in America or Americans, one of the fundamental things I've heard them say again and again is our confidence. That we seem to just be a very confident nation. And I think it's because we're given an opportunity to shine, work hard, be consistent, take some risks. You never know how it's going to turn out. It's always going to be beneficial for you if you think that way. But there's some of us that find ourselves in situations, it could start from the family. It could be from your town, if it's a small town. If it's a small town, sometimes you don't feel you're given the permission to shine. If it's a big city, sometimes you feel it's so big nobody sees you or recognizes you. It's too much to handle. Could be even in your marriage, where you feel your spouse's eye, it just doesn't light up anymore when they see you in the mornings. It could be an intimate relationship and you're not married. It could be your beloved, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. When they see you, they just don't seem to feel like they're inspiring you or they're lifting you up. There are many, many scenarios of situations where we feel we dim our light for others to shine. Have you ever had that experience? I mean, just share with me. And how did that make you feel when you were either in the workplace and your colleagues didn't want you to outdo them, or the manager didn't want you to outdo them so that you bypass them and go to the top? Have you ever felt like that in your own families? Somebody, the authority in the family, isn't into you. And so in order for them to push you aside, they defame your character, they defame you, or they basically dismiss you, which is the highest form of disrespect. Makes you feel extremely confused and undervalued, really. It could be in your government, where your government becomes very, kind of ruling in a way that it doesn't really think about the other people of the country. It tries to dismiss a nation, a race, a gender, a kind of a level of society. And it basically tries to communicate they're insignificant to our story. They're trying to dim your light, right? All these props are there to try to dim you down, bring you down. And every time you reduce yourself and make somebody else shine, you feel so awful about yourself. You feel powerless. Have you ever been in that situation? For me, the best one is when you wake up and your spouse no longer feels you're important. I can't tell you how many of those cases I've counseled over. To be in the same bed and or in the same house eating the same food, and the person in that house just thinks you're insignificant and you're only worth one or two items that they care about. They're trying to dim your light. And the mistake is that you're believing in their tactic of making you feel you're worthless. See, that's your mistake. Your mistake is to believe that another person has power over your light. Think about it. To ever walk around in your life and thinking, well, you know, the government is coming hard down on purple people. We got to stay quiet. Do you? What if all the purple people came together and found other friends who were yellow and says, no, we don't believe in that either. Come together. Can we build a coalition? I've often believed that if people actually come together when something is an injustice on many, and of course, as you've heard Martin Luther King's quote, an injustice on one is an injustice on all, so nobody's free. But what if everybody came together and showed their light? Would one person seem to have power over you? It won't happen, no matter how hard they try. Yes, one candle in a dark room can lighten up a whole room, no doubt. But how far can one light go? If there are 1,000, 1,000,000 other candles in the room, that light becomes extinct. So what is it that makes you dim your light? Is it really someone else? Is it really the work that you don't like doing anymore? Is it your country? It's not the country that I believed in before. I don't like it anymore. I'm moving to Canada. I can't tell you how many people told me they're moving to Canada. Go ahead. America's going to make it. We're going to do it. Together, we're going to make it happen. Whoever's in power, I bless them. It's going to work. We're going to get there. But we all have to rise up and show our light in order for us to do so. Not listen to those who dim the lights over and over and over again. That is on you, not on them. They can do whatever they want to dim your light, but you give them permission to do that. You do. You're in a relationship. He or she's abusive to you, mentally, emotionally, maybe even psychically or spiritually. But why do you take it? What's in it for you to take that abuse? What do you get out of it to take it? In the 21st century, when a man and a woman has equal voice to speak up, what makes you take the emotional abuse, the mental abuse, the physical abuse? You give yourself permission to be abused. I know it's a hard thing. I know what I'm saying is not easy. And I'm saying it with compassion. We're growing in our lives. And when we're young, from teenagehood to maybe I'd say 35, the hustle is important. And so you turn to certain people who seem to have more or have more experience in a particular area, or maybe it's an individual who can open doors for you. So it's not that you bow, but you respect them because you love what you're seeing in them. And in loving what you're seeing in them, you become that. But if you're competitive, comparing, or critical, or judgment, and you run after what they have, or you try to steal or manipulate or cheat what they have, even when you get it, your light won't shine. You might get the position, the money, the girl, the boy, the house, the car. You might get all of that. But if you did it from an intention that wasn't clean in your heart, you won't shine. And you will keep wanting more and more and more. You'll never be satisfied. I'm telling you the truth. We can't keep playing this old story of so many ages have passed and we're still in the same mindset. Is that really why we're here? To cheat, lie, deceive, to try to prove how great and grand and wonderful and beautiful and powerful we are? If we are just it, you're just it. If I'm a good person, I'm just a good person. I don't need validation from you. If I'm the wealthiest person, I am the wealthiest person. I don't need you to prove that I'm rich or not rich. If I'm in a position of power in my country, it's my time to rule. Play it well. If I'm cleaning someone's floor, and I love to see a clean place, then do it with your light. I, the peaceful, powerful, pure, magnificent soul. These floors are going to shine. When I was a young sister at the ashram in Great Neck, New York, one of my duties, bathroom, kitchen, wiping the floors, everything. I used to wipe the floor with so much intention. But I never thought about it until one of the visitors in the ashram came to see us for meditation classes. And she was talking to one of my seniors and she said to her, "Look at how she's cleaning the floor. She's just in Baba's remembrance." I call God Baba. She's just in Baba's remembrance. And I was like, okay. I don't know what she's talking about. Because it just is. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You will be seen based on the purity of your intent that you hold inside of your heart. Believe me when I say that. Let's have a moment of meditation together. Let's take a little breath here and think about your inner light. How far it can shine. And that today you give yourself permission to shine as bright as you want. Of course, you're not in your realm of your state of perfection, but perfection will come to you. And perfection is something that continues to reveal the beauty of your presence. And your light is connected to your purity, which is your original nature. Your original state as an existence of the divine is purity. And a pure soul is loving, kind, open, creative, generous, peaceful, happy, wise. It's endless. That's your light. And if for any reason a situation or a circumstance outside of you isn't going the way that you wish it to go, and you bury your light, that's on you, not on them. So on this day, make a promise to yourself, I want my light to keep shining bright. And even if it dims a little, It will not go out. I'll turn up the wattage higher than before. I am a bright light in this world. And wherever I walk, I bring that light into a space, into a room, into my meetings, into my family, into my home, into my city, country. This light that I am is fueled by God's love on me that I receive because I've given myself permission to be light. I keep it bright. It's okay if it gets dim once in a while, but not extinguished. I am a light for the world. And I have to continue to remember that again and again. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale. Wonderful. I remembered I was at a holiday event for the mayor of Washington D.C. and there were some protesters in the building. I forgot what they were protesting because I just ignored them. What was it? Anyway, in a beautiful holiday event where community came together to just celebrate the holidays, the protesters came in. This Mayor Muriel Bowser, what a powerful woman she is. She just went up on that stage and she started to sing, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine." Then the whole room started to drown out the protesters. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Those protesters, I don't know what happened to them. They stopped existing. That's what it is. When you give your spirit permission to shine, you will drown out the algae, anger, lust, greed, attachment, and ego. Let's go to AI, our awakened intelligence, and see what it has to offer us, how to give yourself permission to shine. It means embracing your worth, owning your gifts, and allowing yourself to be seen, valued, and celebrated. Lovely. Let's move on. Acknowledge your inner light. Everyone has a unique brilliance. Stop waiting for external validation. Woohoo! Remind yourself, I am enough just as I am. Number 2, let go of all this guilt and comparison you walk around with. You don't dim others by shining. You'll inspire them. Release the belief that humility means invisibility. No, you can be both, humble and radiant. I like what my friend Reverend Ivy, she does sound spa at the Meditation Museum on the first Friday of every month. And about maybe 2 years ago, she had shared something as she was introducing me to someone. She says, I know you look at her, she's really simple and humble, but that's one powerful woman. And then there is a friend of mine, Princess Basma bin Al Saud from Saudi Arabia. I had come up in a party with her and I hugged her and we ended up becoming best of friends. And she used to introduce me to all of her top people. She says, she's a gentle force. I just remember these sayings because it reminds me of that point. You can be both, humble and still seen. So rewrite your old stories. Identify internal messages that told you to stay small. Little kids are to be seen, not heard. Little girls are to be like this, not done. Or try not to outshine others. So ask, who taught me that? Do I still need to believe that? Replace it with, I'm allowed to take up space too. Move over. Number 4, practice being seen. Speak up in meetings, share your ideas, accept compliments with a simple thank you. Show up as your full self, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Practice. Surround yourself with light builders. Spend time with people who celebrate your growth. Don't keep trying to convince the ones who are dimming your light to like you. Forget them. Community matters. When you're learning to stand in your truth, be with those people who believe in your truth too, and who you believe in their truth. Define what shining means to you. Is it creating art, leading a project, being fully present with others? Make it personal. This is about authenticity, not about your performances. Number 7, take aligned action. Do one small thing today that reflects your inner brilliance. Apply for the opportunity, express your truth, wear what makes you feel powerful, and share your talent. Affirmation, I give myself permission to be powerfully seen and joyful. I shine because I'm meant to. So that's the golden age, as per the Brahma Kumaris teachings, where everybody will shine in the golden age. No one will be less and no one will be more. Yes, everyone will have a different role or a different position to play, but no one will feel insecure. That's the original golden age, because the souls are pure. So let's go to a light that has continued to shine in my heart for my whole life. The beautiful Sister Gita, who was my mom and who we said goodbye to. Enjoy Sister Gita effect.
Silence. There is a part of you that is perfect and pure. It is untouched by the less than perfect characteristics you've acquired by living in a less than perfect world. It is filled with divine qualities, so is in a constant state of resourcefulness and well-being. Its total absence of conflict and negativity of any sort makes this part of you a still point, a deep, enriching experience of silence. Make time to practice reaching this inner place of silence. It will bring you untold benefits. First, it allows you to manage your thoughts a lot better. You will find, for example, that there is no need to think as much as you do, that simply sitting in silence will emerge, and it will be effortless, much of all that you need. Second, the experience of silence releases you from the grip of your negative programming and conditionings. You will more easily experience the truth of your inner peace and dignity. This further aids the mind in remaining focused and capable. Third, the power of silence can be shared. As you increase your experience of silence power, your power can help those who find themselves without power to continue in their efforts of self-development and the experience of peace. You know, all souls are powerful. It's the experience within that separates us from that truth. Therefore, your stock of silence plus an additional stock of true, powerful thoughts will help others go beyond the limited into the unlimited and the divine. It feels so good to go beyond in this way, to leave behind thought and speech and become quiet for a little while. It's so refreshing and nourishing. It's habit forming. Love for spiritual introversion, solitude, and silence complement our lives in such a beautiful way. Let's endeavor to practice this. Om Shanti, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
My best friend. Well, God's my best friend, but she became my other best friend. I have a lot of best friends. Beautiful spirit, huh? The power of silence. Have you gotten your Sister Gita Effect book yet? I don't know why people have been telling me they've been teary-eyed up reading it. That there's just a lot of emotions coming out of them. I was at this place yesterday, and even the lady said, "Oh my God, I'm reading your book. I'm on chapter 5. And I have to tell you, I'm tearing up reading it. I feel like it's my life." It's like, oh wow, thank you. Love it. So, page 129. Consider that how you do anything is how you do everything. Teach through example in how you do the simplest tasks. How you clean a kitchen or make a bed or prepare a meal isn't just about the task. It was about placing vibrations in the space with every thought, every feeling, and every action. When you cook in the kitchen, do it with reverence that you are working in God's kitchen. Cook in the divine remembrance, and that food will become sacred food and will nurture your temple. Leave your kitchen clean and pure. That's shining. When you can do small acts and make them look incredibly well, you're shining. It's not always about showing up and showing off to other people. To me, that's not a person who's shining. To me, a person who shines listens to the call from Baba. And whatever they do, there's a special grace or essence about it. It's sacred. Something memorable about their move, their walk, their talk, their eyes, their fragrance. Washing the dish can be a beautiful experience if the person is doing it divinely. Speaking to the leader of a nation, when they do it beautifully with beautifully with divinity, there's a fragrance in that meeting. I want to show you a clip of meeting the Pope just a few days ago, where our sisters went to see him in Italy. Pope Leo, the XIV. I was laughing at myself how I was trying to remember Pope Leo the 14th. But I want you to just enjoy this very simple expression of our love for all religions in the Brahma Kumaris.
You are the face of God.
Lovely, huh? So it's time to bring everyone together. Start with yourself, your family, your community, people at work. Just try to find a way to come together and let everyone's light shine around you. Have a beautiful day today. Thanks for joining the Next Normal. We love you. See you soon. Om Shanti.